As much effort as the devs, writers, voice actors and everyone else are putting into making their characters unique, lovable and fun to play, some heroes are just a little more annoying than others, and that particularly in a ranked environment. So today we're going to count down my personal top 5 most annoying heroes in Overwatch, whether it comes down to my own or the enemy team. Now keep in mind that, as I stated, those are just my personal top 5. Every time I make a video like this, people ask, what about hero X or Y or Z? So, you know, it's opinionated based on my own experience. If you find yourself disagreeing with my choices, go on ahead and let me know your own top 5 with a little bit of background as to why you find them so annoying down the comment section below. Now without further ado, let's get right into it. If you've been subscribed to my channel for any more than 2 days, you'll probably know exactly which hero I chose first. And you know what? I don't even feel like being reasonable here today. I tried to approach this hero's kit and utility as also their effectiveness across the entire ladder numerous times. But there are people who just don't like to have their opinion challenged. I guess at the end of the day, we all feel like we're being the reasonable ones. So let's be unreasonable today and kick things off with Farah. Farah is an incredibly dumb hero to me. Most people have this one hero that really triggers them whenever they see him. For a lot of people that's Hanzo, for others it's Roadhog, and for me it's Farah. We're looking at a hero that has one, and I repeat, one effective counter in the form of Widowmaker. Next to that you also have McCree and Soldier who can eventually tickle her to death, and if the Farah in question is drunk, Ana might just do the trick as well. But for some reason, whenever I see Farah, I just have the worst luck. It's either that my hit scans turn their monitors off while spamming bolts into the enemy Reinhardt shield, while said Farah destroys everyone on my team, or I have a Farah on my own team who decides to run her face into a GM ranked Widowmaker or a Master McCree Soldier combo, thinking her dying repeatedly somehow contributes to a win. The fact that only a single hero can reliably take her out annoys the ever-living crap out of me. Not to mention that the person attempting to counter her actually needs to have skill. Do you know how much practice it takes to perform reliably as a Widowmaker? All you can really do most of the time is hoping that the enemy Farah is boosted so your bot level Soldier can somehow take her out. And good luck if you have a bad Farah main on your own team. Given how easy it is to stomp your way through the ratings on that hero, a lot of these fellas have a massively boosted ego and don't ever think about swapping even when countered. But hey, glad we got the salty part out of the way first. Number 2, as teased before, goes to Roadhog. Roadhog is another such case of me not understanding why the good ones are always on the enemy team while I get the flanking hogs on my own. What's annoying about a bad Roadhog on your own team is that he feeds massive amounts of ultimate charge to the enemy, and that's really the gist of it. It's not even so much that it's the enemy player behind the Roadhog that annoys me, it's more about how he works. The fact that a 600 health tank can one-shot anything on mid-range with his right click is absolutely ridiculous to me. I also absolutely hate the fact that you can get thrown off the map by a Roadhog that hooks you and then just quickly turns to the side. I know it's a necessity to make the hook more consistent for the Roadhog, but it just feels like such a cheap way of getting killed, especially because that is not its originally intended use. With that said, even if you are facing off against a strong hog player, you can still use them to charge your ultimate, play around the hook, and watch out for the optimal kill distance of his right click, so most of the bullshit he does is at least somewhat predictable. Number 3 goes to Widowmaker. When it comes to Widow, it is really difficult for me to establish a solid case because it's not like I think she's brokenly strong or anything, it's just that she is annoying and kind of unfun to play against. A good Widowmaker just makes your life a living nightmare. She makes you aware of being out of position from angles that you didn't even think were possible. You have to watch your every step, which, okay, you should be watching out for your positioning, but it's still annoying to have the slightest of missteps be punished by instant death. And of course, having a Widow on your own team that doesn't land her shots can be just as annoying. The problem with Widowmaker is that she isn't only easily countered by a bunch of heroes, she can also be countered by denying her value, which heroes like Reinhardt and Orisa can do very quickly with their shields. Since having a player on Widow means you have one less body on the objective during teamfights, your Widow has to make sure that she quickly equalizes the engagement by getting an opening pick, and optimally get a second one to give your team the upper hand. Needless to say that this is not the easiest task against a well-coordinated team. I gotta give credit where credit is due though. As annoying as she is to play against, I do commend good Widowmakers for their skill. And number 4 goes to Mei. As rarely as I have seen her in recent games, she's still one of the most annoying heroes in stall comps. I think most of you know that feeling of seeing a defense Mei on the second point of Volskaya. Not only does her ultimate cover pretty much the entire point, her walls can zone off your supports, deny ultimates, and that little rat can also make herself invincible in her stupid ice block. Equally as annoying are griefing Mei players on your own team. Not even those that do it intentionally, because at least you know they're trolling, but those that, rather than splitting the enemy team with their wall, decide to just close the choke entirely, resetting the engagement, which in the best case does nothing, and in the worst case throws away a potential advantage. You also gotta love the kinds of Mei plays that accidentally wall you off and leave you to die or block your ultimate because they try to save themselves. Long story short, while a good Mei can be a godsend, it is also very easy to play her wrong, which does not only limit her own effectiveness but also potentially hinders other members of your team, and that, my friends, can be really annoying. And ultimately, number 5 goes to the one and only heroes never die, but they apparently play a lot of hide and seek, Mercy. Mercy as a character absolutely infuriates me. You don't only have a hero with a game-changing ultimate that charges faster than you can say, does Mercy have a res again? It is also a fuck everything you just have done button that makes it so every ultimate you just invested in a team fight was wasted. But what truly annoys me about her design is that she's incentivized to not play the game to be of maximum effectiveness. You heard that right, in order to get the most out of Mercy, you are meant to hide somewhere like a little bitch, wait until your entire team died fighting, and then pop out with a heroes never die. God, the actual amount of times people ask, where is Mercy? Did anyone kill Mercy? In my experience playing Diamond alone is ridiculous. If I wanted to play hide and seek, then I'd go do that, but for some reason this character managed to sneak her way into Overwatch. I don't understand how people find enjoyment in playing Mercy for hundreds upon hundreds of hours. No, oh my god.
Yeah, Mercy main gets upvotes.
Mercy!
I had one single res that entire game.
Mercy, it's okay. Sometimes I literally res no one. It's okay.
Feels bad, man. God damn. This team is way too positive, dude. You gotta be hoping for your team to have positioned themselves in a way that allows you to fly between them to escape from enemies. You have to hope for them to die together, and you have to hope for them to protect you from enemy flankers. Mercy has no way of reliably defending herself, and if she dies, she failed to fulfill her purpose of rezzing. Not to mention that it is this bitch that makes it so Farah is virtually unkillable. And this is why, my friends, I have put Mercy on this list. Remember when I said I got the salty part out of the way first with Farah? Well, that was before I realized that Mercy was also gonna make it on this list. But this is me done for the day. I complained about my personal top 5 most annoying heroes in Overwatch. Whether you agree or disagree, feel free to sound off down in the comment section below. Don't forget to drop me a like on your way out if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you want to see more, and hope to see you all next time. They're also getting OT. Come on. This is the win! This is the win, chat! This is the win! The Mercy stat we win. Hold on, hold the phone, okay? Oh my god. Oh, I'm a god, okay? Just jerk myself off here for a bit. C9, boys. C9!